Welcome to Dallas, Texas, Wenatchee fans, as we get ready for the second game of the Tier 1 Elite Tournament put on by the Dallas Stars. 1 minute left in the warm-up as our Wenatchee Wolves get ready to play what should be a very good game against a very strong team. This morning against the Colorado Thunderbirds had some issues as we dropped that contest 9-3. Hope for a better turnout, but the team played pretty well for only having been on the ice once or twice in the last 2.5 weeks. So we'll see if they can dig deep and come up with a good game as we get ready to go with this one. And there's the buzzer to start. Tells us it's time to start the first period as the teams clean up the puck. You've got Coach Ryan McKelvey checking his notes for the game. Coach Jordan McTaggart and trainer Pepe Sandoval getting ready as the Wenatchee Wolves all ready to go after they have a little team meeting in this game versus the Dallas Stars. So 5 starters for today's game look like they're ready to go. Coming in for the face-off as number 23, boy, these numbers are hard to see, as Andrew Alonso steps in for the face-off. He'll have Kathy and can't see who the right wing is, but Weasel is taking the duties as the face-off goes to Dallas. So we get this underway. Puck goes in behind the net. Dallas is there to keep it in play as they make a move back towards the point from the left board, and it goes all the way back into their end. Dallas again with it behind the net, putting pressure on. Here's Wenatchee, held into the blue line by Measle and taken behind the net again. Dallas again looks to go behind the net, drops it off on the right board. Drake Flynn's in there with some pressure. Up with it from the Stars as they go for a change. Wenatchee's gonna grab the puck. I believe that's Fritzy, but again, these numbers are hard to see, as it was Fritzy and names as Wenatchee's got it in the neutral zone and sends it to Flynn. Flynn loses it to the Stars, and it goes all the way down to the other end for the icing. If you're listening, coaches, the dark blue on black is really hard to see. So jerseys look good, but that color combination makes it hard for play-by-play to be able to read. I can't even hardly read the name right here on the back. It's number 19 Lindbergh, but the name's almost impossible to see as Lindbergh takes it from the point. Shot goes up wide right, held in on the board, picked up by Dallas and in behind the net, left side. As they retreat again, deflected. Believe that was Childers, but might not be. It might have been Hodgson. as it goes all the way to the other end, and a good stop by Okuhara and a second good stop by Okuhara. Third shot goes in as it goes just over an outstretched right leg, and in 15-10 left in the first, scores 1-0 for the Dallas Stars. Childers is in with Beliveau and ball on the front end. Fritzy, it looks like. As pass goes in, pressure is going to be by Beliveau. Puck dumped in, given chase. His ball, left corner. And Childers in. Can't see if there was any contact. Puck comes out. Held in on the line, now in the neutral zone. Coming back is Mueller. He gives it to Childers. Childers takes a hit, gets the pass off, and it's hit by another Wenatchee player, and back stays in the neutral zone. Trying to get towards it is Beliveau, right up underneath me. Going the other direction is Beliveau. He sends a shot in. It's going to be towards the right side into the glove of the Dallas goalie, and he drops it right down towards his defense. Measle with it, trying to come up with the puck as he steps up. Back on the board behind the net. Out with it comes Wenatchee. Touched by Shaw, and contact right here under the net. Goes all the way back in behind the goal. Okuhara is going to pick it up. Measle sends it up towards the winger, and Dallas is going to pick it in off the contact and takes it across the front and mid-ice into the Wenatchee end. Okuhara with the stop, hands the puck back to the referee. We'll have a left circle face-off. Goes back to Dallas. They carry it back to the point. Kept in. Shot goes back over the net, back into the right-hand side. Shot from the point, stopped before it gets to the net, picked up by Dallas. Out to the left, and then backhanded across the front of the net. Onto the left board. Contact there. Out with it comes Dallas. Dallas sends it up through the neutral zone, touched by the player, sent into the right side of the goal. Okuhara puts a stick on it, and a quick pass sent out toward front and comes around, picked up by the goalie for Dallas. They break out on the left side, send it across, hits the other board, picked up and retreat again. Sorry. Behind the net. And to the neutral zone. Now on a breakaway, comes up front, and a backhander is stopped by Okuhara on a good play with 12:17 left in the first period. 1-0 is the score in favor of Dallas. Faceoff goes back to Dallas. Shot taken, and it just drifts past the right post and goes behind the net. Out to the point, kept in by Dallas. Dumped back in. Big hit by Flynn right there on the blue line. Out with it comes Wenatchee. Flynn with the puck, comes up to the net, takes the shot, and good back check by Wenatchee. And we're going to get the interference by Dallas is going to put Wenatchee on the penalty power play. And I can see Sean Measle on the defense. Looks like Markham's going to take center. And Flynn, and I'm guessing I'm not sure who the other forward is. As Measle takes the shot, sends it out. Now the shot goes behind the net, back to pick it up is Measle. He tries to get it across. Shot's taken from the left circle, blocked by the defense. And picked up. Shaw with it, sends it back over to the left. Out with it comes Markham. Shot taken from the center, wide left. Markham dumps it back, chasing it. Here's Shaw, and they're able to keep it in. Stepping up is Markham. Sends one across, tipped by Dallas, and it's shot taken from the high slot is wide left. One-timer stopped by the goalie, picked up in front by Flynn, I think is who was trying to dig it out. Take that back. It was Ian Williams. Got to get the camera involved in order to be able to see the numbers. 59 seconds left in the power play as the second team comes in. Wenatchee controls the puck just inside the blue line, sends it across towards Childers. Childers puts it in the middle from behind. Is the hit, and the puck goes way back. Chasing it down is Wenatchee. And it goes in behind the net. And coming out with it are the Wolves. Andrew Alonso's trying to carry it himself, drops it off to the defense. Takes a look, tipped by Childers and sent in behind the net. He's going to give chase as it goes along the right side. Stopped out in front. Stepping up is number 3.
Get it. There you go.
That'll be Luke Foss. And now on the left circle, Childers sends it across and can't pick it up. Is Wenatchee, goes in front of the net. Shot goes over. And Dallas is able to send it all the way back down. That's the end of the penalty, and we'll be back to 5-on-5 with 9:50 to play in the period. Pass goes errant and all the way down to the other end, causing the icing, and we'll go to the Wenatchee side of play for the defense and have a face-off in the right circle. Puck goes Dallas in. They're able to keep it in the zone, bounce it off the board, send it into the corner. Back into the right side, battle up against the board. Out with it comes Wenatchee. Neutral zone entered. And that was Forsberg as it comes in on the right side behind the net, or left side behind the net. Dallas picks it up in the corner, sends it out towards point. And able to get it to the neutral zone. Dallas behind the net, trying to get it through. Comes in off the leg of Shaw, I believe, and goes up into the netting for the whistle. 8:51 to play in the first period. 1-0 is the score. Face-off comes out. That is number 11, Rivers' ball. Childers has got it. He's skating with it. He gets hit from behind, gets right back up. Shot goes off to the left by Dallas. Now it's back behind the net. Dallas goes into the right corner, comes out with it. Pressure there by Shaw. Now back in the corner again. This time it comes out into the neutral zone and then pushed back by Dallas. Childers is able to get it out. Finds Belleville. Belleville can get it into the Dallas end, and then they take it right back and put it in the neutral zone. Knocked in behind the Dallas net. They skate it out. Send it into the neutral zone, and it goes all the way down for the icing. Markham steps in for the face-off. Comes out to the right side. Dallas drops it in and kept in by Markham. Dallas picks it right back up. Oh, excuse me. Markham gets the shot, and it goes stopped by the goalie with 7:37 to play the first period. Face-off goes to Wenatchee, takes it into this right corner. Big battle going on. There's another hit in the back. Now we're in the left corner. Sit out in front, good play there. And the shot goes on, bounced off in front of the net in the right slot, and out with it comes Dallas. Dallas is going to skate it through the neutral zone, sends it over to the Wenatchee end. Comes in behind the net. Giving chase is Wenatchee, and wraps around over into the right side again. Puck dumped in by Wenatchee as they go for the change. Dallas is going to quickly put it back into the neutral zone, go to Wenatchee in on the right side. Comes in along the board. Pressure there by Wenatchee. Skates out, and Dallas takes control. Shot taken behind the net. Bounces out to the left side, held on the point. Comes in front. And kept in. Bounces off of Wenatchee player. That's Lindbergh. Goes over to the left side. And held in on the point. Lindbergh in a battle up against the left board. Out with it's going to come. Wenatchee. Pass goes up. And goes up and hits the, thought it hit the roof, but apparently it did not. As Kathy takes it and skates over into the zone. Shot goes into the arm pads of the Dallas goalie, and we'll draw the whistle. And we're going to get, looks like it must be a boarding. I didn't see the call. Penalty on Dallas with 5:37 in the first, and Wenatchee will be on the power play. Markham comes out with Williams and Flynn. Measle and Shaw will be on defense. As it goes in the left corner. Dallas gets the puck, wraps it around the board, back behind the net, and all the way into the Wenatchee end. Measle with it, sends it out deep towards Markham. Markham gets there with a player from Dallas, and out front it comes. Flynn trying to get a stick on it. Shaw steps forward into the middle, sends it over to the left side, back over to the, over to the right, into the middle. And it's stolen by Dallas, and they're going to have breakaway. Good back check there by Williams, I believe. And the puck comes out. 1:09 left in the power play for Wenatchee as the puck goes in behind the net. Long pass picked up by Childers. He loses it on the line to number 7 for Dallas, and he takes it behind the net. Cathy with it, skates it out of his zone into the neutral zone, across mid-ice and into the Dallas end. He takes a shot. It goes off the glove of the goalie into the right side. Puck on the right side, big hit by Dallas, pushes it out, up with it comes Dallas, long pass, and that'll expire the penalty. 3:36 left in the first period. As Dallas is going to take the puck into their zone and skate it back through. Pass comes in into the Wenatchee end, shot stopped. Good play on the defense by Wenatchee as it goes into the right corner. Wenatchee from behind the net sends it up to Forsberg, and it's taken off the pass by Dallas and sent in behind the net again. Quickly comes out. That's Hennessy. He sends it back in behind the net again. Wenatchee into the neutral zone. That's Schuckman. Schuckman crosses, but Wenatchee's offsides, I believe. That was Forsberg, was one step just too fast into the zone for the offsides. And with 2:44 left in the first period, we'll have a neutral zone face-off right in front of the Dallas bench. Wenatchee controls it off the face-off. Pass comes forward. And it goes in, and it's a great pass. What a play by Wenatchee as they tie this one up. As Childers takes it in, and he is able to drop a pass back to Rivers Ball, and Ball gets the score to tie this up with 2:33 left in the first period. Call that one Childers to Ball for the tying score. 2:33 to go in the first period, and the faceoff goes to Ball, and he's able to get it back to a Wenatchee defenseman. Quickly, there is Dallas, goes to Measle. Measle gets it out to Beliveau. Beliveau steps across the line, takes it back into the corner. Out with it comes Wenatchee. Again, pressure by Dallas, and they're going to turn it around the other direction. Measle sends it back over, looks for Childers. Childers tries to get it up, tipped by Dallas, and it goes back the other direction. Back into the right-hand corner. Out with it comes Wenatchee. It goes back and forth. So we're going to just call it Wenatchee as they have the puck now. In behind the net, Measle with it, sends it up, tipped into the neutral zone, and right back towards Wenatchee. Behind the net, wraps around on the left side. Battle on the left board. Out with it. Comes the Wolves. They're going to skate it behind the net. Giving chase is Dallas. Not able to get out of the zone. Shots taken. And it goes right into the glove of Jacob Okahara. Says it's time for a line change with 1:14 left in the first period. Face off in the Wenatchee end, goes back into the right-hand corner. Dallas is there to pick it up. it goes all the way back into their end. They send it in deep. Natchez with it. Long pass, Flynn's there. He sends it all the way in on the dump and chase. And up against the board, comes up on the zone. Excuse me, on the point. Here's the defense. And we got a battle in front of the net. Flynn's part of it. Goes over to the left side, now into the neutral zone. And when Natchez going to control it, that's Markham. He gives it to Flynn. Flynn steps across the slot. Shot's taken, deflected over to the right side. Out in front of the net it goes.
That's a bummer. Whoa.
As Flynn comes in just after the whistle, and he's able to put it in, and there's a scrum up in front of the net as it comes off the post. There's going to be a couple players going off the ice here, I believe. Let's see what the ruling is. So we have 22 seconds left in the first period. Not seen a signal yet. And as I look down, there's no one in the box. There's a big roughing, just a big scrum with some fists thrown in there. And I didn't see anybody go in the box.
There's nobody in the box.
So they just waved it off, yeah. Face off after all of that in the neutral zone goes back to Dallas. Sends it out in the neutral zone. And we'll have the icing. 14 seconds left in the first period. Face-off goes back to Dallas. They send it up off the board. Comes in, trying to get to it, I believe, is Shaw. And it's out in front of the net, and that's it. That's it for the first period. As we have another little thing, a little introduction in front of the net. As Jacob Okahara took some offense to what was going on.
Dar stood up the kid over here, and then 30 seconds later, another kid hit him behind the net after the whistle.
And that'll be it for the first period. Scores 1-1, Dallas Stars and the Wenatchee Wolves in a contest.
Well, he was involved in
Yeah, he was face off.
And we're going to take about 1 minute here before we start the second period. Take a little look about the arena. Now I'm going to take a short break and go reset the other camera.
what they need now is the girls in the short skirts that have come out between the edges.
Yeah. Snow gets really bad on the bench.
All right, and we're back for the start of the second period. Wenatchee's going to be on the power play as number 44 for Dallas is going to take, I think it's a roughing penalty, as there's 2 minutes on the board. I haven't seen a signal. As the referees are talking, there's a little headbutt
Yeah?
on Jacob Okahara right there at the end of the period that I believe was what got him in trouble as he goes into the box for 2 minutes. In to take the face-off is going to be Markham. Puck goes down, goes back to Wenatchee. That's Measle. Measle gives it up to Shaw. Shaw carries it over to the offensive zone where it's dumped back by Dallas, and Wenatchee will have to reset. Into the left corner. And circles over to the right. Pressure. Puts it back to the left side. And a battle in the corner is going to end up with a Wenatchee puck. Send it out towards defense on the point. Put back in. Circles is Markham and trying to make a move. He's got pressure on him by Dallas, and he steps up top of the circle and gives it up to the defense. Shaw sends it over to Measle off the leg pad, and a shot by Williams right in front of the net goes a little bit high and into the net. And we'll have 1:09 left in the power play with 16:09 left in the period for Wenatchee. And this power play. 1-1 is the score as we get the second power play team in. Hennessy takes the face off, goes to Childers. Childers sends it back to the point. Shot taken, wide right. Battle in the corner. Out with it comes Wenatchee. That's Luke Foz as he sends it to Childers. Childers steps up, comes out in front, and puts a little shot in front, right into the net, and the glove goes down. And Dallas is able to get the stop. 49 seconds left in the power play for the Wolves. Hennessy in again with the face-off. Puck comes down, goes out in front of the net. Dallas comes up, grabs hold of it, sends it all the way down to the other end. Wenatchee's going to bring it in from behind the net as Okahara gathers it in. Fritzy skates out through the middle, sends a puck down the left side looking for Childers, and it gets by him, and they're going to have the icing. 30 seconds left in the power play for Wenatchee. Face-off goes to Wenatchee, picked up by Flynn. Flynn sends it over to the left, finds his teammate, and that comes into the slot. Oh, and a good play is stopped by the Dallas goalies and sends it off to the right. So Wenatchee had an opportunity. Out to the circle, and shot goes right into the breadbasket, I believe. And another good stop by the Dallas goalie. Keeps this a 1-1 game. 15-15 left in the second period of this Tier 1 Elite contest in Dallas, Texas. 15 seconds left on the power play for the Wolves. Face-off goes back to Wenatchee and then picked up by Dallas. They go to the corner and send it into the neutral zone. Measle's there to gather it in. Retreats a little. Finds the blue line and sends one a little too far for any Wenatchee player to get it. And that'll essentially expire the power play. There's no time on the clock, but it's still on the board. I believe they've got to stay 4 people. I believe he has to stay in there because it's not off the board yet. But they're going to let them play 5-on-5. I think that's incorrect. I think it's got to come off the board before the. So they take the face off. And Wenatchee's trying to get it out of their zone. Battle up just inside the blue line on the left side. Right side. And retreating with it is the Wenatchee Wolf defense. As they come through the middle, pass is intercepted. Dallas sends it in deep. Okahara comes in, puts a stick on it, settles it down for the Wolves, and they skate from behind the net. Sends it up on the right board. Cross finds the forward is Childers, and he dumps it in on a great pass, and the shot just goes off the post on that one. Excuse me? Okay, so the penalty at the start of the period was for a misconduct. I believe it happened with Okahara. As Wenatchee sends it into the Dallas end. Dallas trying to make a move here, goes in behind the net. skates out with it. Up along the right board is Lindbergh. He's got the puck. And he has it misdirected out to the right side of the net. Okahara says, nope, we're going to stop this one right here. Puts a glove over on top of it and draws the whistle. Wenatchee going to get the change. Right circle face-off. And some miscommunication by Wenatchee sends Alonso out of the circle. And Belleville, I believe, has to take it. Puck taken by Wenatchee through the neutral zone, skated into the Dallas end, dumped behind the net, picked up by Dallas. Along the right board, a lot of pressure. Good job by Wenatchee on the forecheck. As the puck goes back into the defense, Fritzy does a little pirouette, loses his man twice, and tries to get it to the board. Dumped in for Alonso as he steps across and has a little pressure and has the puck sent back. Hodgson sends it up to Alonso. He drops it onto the blue line, lifted it up high, and dropped down. A good play there by Wenatchee, but Dallas comes up with the puck. Puck goes into the left corner. There to chase it. Our players from both teams whistle, and we're going to get an elbow on Wenatchee. And that'll be Andrew Alonso. He's going to go into the penalty box for first penalty for the Wolves in this contest. 12:39 to play in the second period. 1-1 is the score. As Wenatchee will see what their penalty kill team can do. You'll have Measle and Shaw, I believe, on defense. Flynn and Markham will be the forwards as the puck goes back towards Wenatchee, comes out to Markham. Markham sends it across to Flynn. Flynn pushes it up and gives chase. Left on the left board. There's Wenatchee still controlling the puck. Good play on the penalty kill as they send one up along the board. And Dallas is going to take it from behind the net as they skate out. Sends it back in. Now it's through the neutral zone. Dallas crosses over on the left board. And the shot goes up into the netting. And the referees say it didn't touch anyone, and they're going to send it back into the neutral zone for the face-off. First face-off causes some contact. Referee doesn't drop the puck. And again, and he waves off Dallas. They're going to bring in a new center. Puck goes down. Dallas is going to get it off the face-off. They tip it and send it back into the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee in the battle on the corner. Out with it comes Dallas. They take it to the circle, sends a shot across. They had a wide open back door, cannot make the connection. And Wenatchee is lucky as they had an opportunity there and could not capitalize. 11:44 to go in the second period with 1:04 left in the power play. Face-off goes back into the right corner. Dallas is going to come out with it, sends it to the point. One-timer shot goes up above Jacob Okahara, and Wenatchee's able to get it out of the zone and back into the Dallas end. Dallas quickly brings it up through their zone, now into the neutral zone on the pass, and into the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee quickly puts it back to the Stars end, and goalie gathers it in. Puts it in to the board, and Wenatchee going to send it right back out in front of the net. And good play there by Wenatchee. Sends it out from in front of the net. Who was that? I'm going to have to call his number, and that's going to be Beliveau, I believe, as he's able to get a stick on it and stop what could have been an opportunity for the Dallas Stars. Dallas now with it in their zone. Childers with the pressure, sends it the other way. And that's going to be the end of the penalty as we're back to 5-on-5. Good pass there by Dallas, and it goes right into Okahara's chest. Good play by Okahara as he is able to step in front and put that puck right on his shoulder pad and drop it down in front. No goal on the good play by the Wenatchee goalie. Little timeout here as they have to do a little work on the goal. Puck goes down. Picked up by Wenatchee. Shaw with it. Takes it behind his net, sends it up to their left winger, and it goes across. Lindbergh with the shot. Alonso with the shot from the right side. And it goes wide left and into the netting. Faceoff comes back to Dallas. They get it into the neutral. Good play by Shaw to separate the puck, but Dallas still comes up with it. Now back into the right corner, picked up by Wenatchee. Wenatchee with it again between Forsberg and Alonso as it comes up towards the left side. And good pass by Dallas, sends it quickly into the Wenatchee end. Niesel with the defense. Stakes it out front, stopped by Okahara. And we're going to get the call, another penalty, this one another elbow. So number 17 for Dallas is going to end up on the bench, or on the box, for an elbow. And it'll be 2 minutes on the penalty. 9:22 left in the second period as Wenatchee takes a puck off the faceoff, retreats their end. Shaw with it. He looks, comes out. He's got Beliveau with him. Markham with him. And the puck goes into the Dallas end. Shaw with it, carries it through. Battle behind the net, out in front. Kicked in by Shaw, now it's out to the circle. Niesel has it, sends it across. Shot's deflected out in front on a broken stick, and it goes back the other way. Shaw takes it, skates up on the right side. Right underneath me is Markham, has it taken away by Dallas, and they send it in the Wenatchee bench. 1:03 left in the power play for the Wolves. 8:25 left in the second period. 1-1 still the score in this contest. Referees having a discussion. And they're going to take it to center ice. I think what they're saying is our players were in front of the bench. So that,
And so if it hadn't hit the player, it probably would have gone down all the way down the ice.
except it wouldn't have. It came straight off of him. It would have been off no matter what. He wasn't in front. So it's no big deal.
It stung him. It'll teach him. Come on.
Dallas is able to send it all the way back behind the Wenatchee net. And as Wenatchee carries it out, goes on the left side, sent in deep, given chase is Alonso. He goes into the right corner, sends it back.
Is that a bit again?
And Dallas is able to send it all the way back behind the Wenatchee net. Quick pass towards Childers. He touches it, gets it behind the net, and it's wrapped back around by Dallas. Center ice, off the board. Hodgson grabs it, sends it back to his defenseman. Out in front to Childers. Childers makes a move, sends it to the line. Send in. Childers just comes past his stick as he had an opportunity. Big hit down on the right side. And the shot goes in, tipped. And Childers with it, sends it out in front, no one's there. And it goes back into the neutral zone. That's the end of the power play. As the puck is in on the Wenatchee side, they're skating it back towards the neutral zone. Pass goes through the middle, picked up by Dallas, and they've got a 2-on-1. Shot taken right into the... Thought it was in the breadbasket, but it comes up and out. And it's waved a goal. I didn't see it come out, but it seemed like it had been in there for a while. But it came out behind Jake, and Dallas is able to put it in the back of the net to score a second goal of the game at 6:57 left in the second period. After the goal, puck goes into the Dallas end. They take it right back on the right side, and then they cross the blue line a little early and get the offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. Puck comes out to mid-ice. Dallas has it. Pressure there by Wenatchee. Good play. As Wenatchee's decided they're going to have a little bit of physical contact here. They've taken enough hits by these Dallas Stars. As the puck goes in neutral zone, that's going to be Alonso. Excuse me, that's going to be Hennessy. As it goes into the right corner, Dallas picks it up again. And we're going to have another penalty. The call's roughing. Not sure who it's on, but it's going to be on Wenatchee. There it is. I didn't sketch the number. We'll wait till the board comes up. And that's going to be number 11. That's Rivers' ball
We're actually short-handed. It's on us.
on the roughing penalty. As Markham comes in to take the face-off, Shaw and Measle on defense with Drake Flynn playing the other forward position in this penalty kill. Pass goes into the Wenatchee right in. Nice play by Shaw. Takes the hit. As puck comes on the blue line, picked up by Wenatchee. Opportunity here as Markham loses his stick and can't take advantage. Wenatchee changes as Dallas takes a second to bring it down the ice. Now they're on the right side out in front. Good stop by Okahara, and then the follow-up goes in over his head. First stop was a good one by Jacob Okahara. Second one is angled in just over his right shoulder and into the back of the net, making this a 3-1 game on the power play by the Dallas Stars. 5:30 left in the second period as Dallas takes a 2-goal lead against the Wenatchee Wolves. Ball comes in with the face-off. Goes to Dallas. Dallas sends it in off the board into the neutral zone. Now they carry it into the Wenatchee end. Opportunity as the shot's taken, and this time Jacob Okahara says not going to happen on this shift as he covers it up and gets the stop. 5:20 left in the second period. 3-1 is the score in favor of the Stars. Face-off goes to Wenatchee, back on the left side. Battle in the corner. Out with it comes Dallas. Dallas with the shot from the point, wide right. Has it intercepted and lifted up high. And I did not see what caused the whistle. But we've got a stoppage at center ice with 4:53 left in the second. Not sure what happened there, but we'll have a face-off center ice, no score. And Dallas takes it, and they're going to move into the neutral zone where Wenatchee had it for a moment there and then lost it. Now in the Wenatchee end. Yeah, as Fritzy comes up, tries to get it, has some pressure, and gets into a battle up on the left board. Out with it comes Dallas. Shots taken wide left. Wenatchee with it, trying to get it out on the breakout. Off the board into the neutral zone, picked up quickly by Dallas. They retreat until their players can get back on side. Then a quick dump back behind the net. Fritzy's there to get it. Sends across, it's intercepted on an errant pass by Wenatchee, and Dallas has it behind the net. Good pass out in front, shots taken, and Jacob Okahara gets his chest in front of it, stops another one. That's his 21st save of the day. Excuse me, that's the 21st shot he's seen of the day. 18 saves to his credit, and we'll have a face-off in the right-left circle of the Wenatchee end. Markham comes in to take the face-off, goes back under the left corner. Battle up against the board, out with it's going to come. Wenatchee as they send it all the way down to the other end. And we've got a battle behind the Dallas net. They come up with it. Off the board, into the neutral zone. Measle has it, puts a stick on it. Dallas comes up with it, takes a step off the leg pad of Shaw, and we've got a whistle. Must have been an offsides call as we going into the neutral zone for a face-off. Markham with the face-off. He gets told to leave the circle, and in it's going to come Williams as the puck goes back into the Wenatchee end. They carry it behind the net. Sent out front, that's Markham trying to find an opening as he pushes up to Williams, has it taken away, sent into the left circle, left corner. Out with it comes Dallas. Passed into the neutral zone, now into the Wenatchee end, picked up there by Lindbergh. Wenatchee comes in, opportunity, shot taken by number 19, Lindbergh. And covered up by the Dallas goalie. 2:47 left in the second period of this 3-1 contest. Dallas Stars with the 2-goal lead. As face-off's going to be the right circle of the Dallas end. Pass comes out. Taken by Wenatchee, turned, sent towards the boards. Now into the corner. Picked up by Wenatchee forward, sent in behind the net. And coming out with it on the left board is Wenatchee. Stick check, but kept in by Hodgson. Out in front of the net with an opportunity was Alonso. As he gets comes out of the battle in the corner with the puck. Now behind the net, goes the other direction, sends it out to Hodgson. Hodgson with the shot, deflected off the goalie and into the left side. Should be right side, now off to the left. Picked up by Dallas. And giving chase is Hodgson. Picked up by Okahara as Hodgson skates in front. Ends up having a takedown performed on him by Dallas. As they skate past Okahara, he wonders what's going on when the whistle is blown. Puck comes out, goes to the blue line. Sent in. Back behind the net. And we get a puck out of play and draws the whistle. Dallas takes it off the face-off, sends it point to point. Now behind the net, Wenatchee's there trying to get it out. Stepping up is the Dallas defense, sends it back into the right-hand corner. Pushed up by Wenatchee, now towards the center. Childers gets a foot on it, sends it into the Dallas end, and they send it right back to the Wenatchee side. That should be icing, but no call. And out in front, good defensive play by Rivers Ball as he's able to redirect that shot out from in front of the net. 1:09 left to play in the second period. Face-off goes to Dallas. Stolen there, and then a trip. And we're going to get the penalty. He had a breakaway on this, and then he gets slashed, goes down. That's Colby Hennessy. What's going to be the call? He was free to the goalie, had a step as he was going down. I don't think he was far enough along for them to say he had a breakaway, but he did. He's not going to get the penalty shot, I don't believe.
No, they put 2 minutes.
So they'll have a 2-minute opportunity with 1 minute left in the penalty, or excuse me, 1 minute left in the period to see if they can cut this deficit in half. As Markham goes in for the face-off. And it goes back in behind the net where it's picked up by Dallas. Dallas takes it in, sends it over to the left side, picked up by Wenatchee. Shots deflected by the Dallas goalie towards the middle. And the second shot goes in, deflected by the defense, and Another shot goes wide left. Wenatchee with the puck, 127 in the penalty. Comes out in front. Measles' shot goes up over the net, back into the left corner. Still in the left corner there, pressure. Now Dallas has it. And they're able to send it down to the other end. Shaw's going to go back. Measles going to pick up the puck behind the net, and that's it for the period. As I believe we're going to have the Zambonis come in and do some ice prep, and we've got a 3-1 game. Wenatchee trails a good Dallas Stars team by 2 goals, and when they return, they're going to have 59 seconds of a power play to see if they can narrow the deficit. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And to cut the volume back again, sorry about that. So I forgot to push the on button. And we're into the power play, 10 seconds left. As Measles takes a one-timer, knocked off to the right. Measles going to pick it up off the rebound. Just in front of the point, he loses control and sends it to Dallas. Wenatchee comes up with it, pass made, good play. As Alonso can't come up with the shot, but Wenatchee, if they, a good tip there by Flynn. Wenatchee, he just wants to keep throwing pucks at the net, and they're going to come up with an opportunity here. 5-on-5 hockey, get the whistle. And the nets come off the post, and we'll get reset it, and then we'll start play again. 15:41 left to go in the third period. 3-1's the score. Dallas leads Wenatchee by 2 goals. Face off. Goes back into the corner and rebounds back to the Wenatchee end. Fritzy's there to pick it up.
We need a chair for him. Grab a chair. We can scoot over one.
Trying to find an opening
Video.
and sends it up high
We can squeeze them.
and out of play. Faceoff goes to Dallas. Dallas takes a shot up the back of Alonso. Comes out in front. Trying to get it in the neutral zone. They do. Pressures by Kathy as puck goes back into the right corner. Dallas with it. Sends it behind the Wenatchee net. Out to the point. Comes across. Point-to-point pass. And shot taken, deflected off to the left by Okahara. Puck goes off the board. Kept in by Dallas. Good battle there as Hennessy's trying to get the puck back. Goes over to the right side. Wenatchee's there. Back in behind the net. touched by Dallas, and they keep it in the Wenatchee end. Battle up on the left board. Out with it comes Dallas. Good play there. I believe it's by Alonso. It is. As he's able to control the man off the foot and in front of the net, and it goes wide left. Wenatchee just going to get it out. They'll send it down to the other end so they can get a change, but Dallas is going to step out. The goalie's going to send it back quickly, and there should be an icing. No one touched that puck. It's for goalie, sent it all the way to the other end. Nobody believes it. No icing on the call. As Measle gets it, sends it towards Childers, who touches it, goes down to the other end, and Wenatchee gives chase. Ball's there, puts the pressure on. Measle stepping back, trying to find the puck, sends it across. Childer trying to get it out of the zone and gets some help by Measle, and he carries it across into the Dallas end himself. Dallas with it behind the net. As Wenatchee gets the change. Puck kept in, nice pass. I believe it was by Fritzy. He was looking for Forsberg as it goes back into the Wenatchee end. Dallas back in the right corner. Out with it comes Wenatchee, and that is Forsberg as he carries it across the left side. And a good pass into the front, oh, and it's just outside the right post as Connor Schuckman takes the shot, just misses the right post. And Dallas brings it back into the Wenatchee end. Puck goes errant back into their side. They retreat behind their net. Forsberg puts on the pressure as they dump it in back into the corner. Dallas again with the puck. Go over to the left board. Carries it. Passes it into the Wenatchee end, and can only think that it's an offsides call with where the puck is and where the call happened. As Markham steps in to take the face off. And it goes back to Wenatchee. Lindbergh picks it up. Now it's back in the right-hand corner of Wenatchee. Shot taken. Oh! And it trickles behind. Okahara just rolls slowly over the line for the goal. 11:50 left in the third period. As Jake Okahara got most of that one, but not enough as it slow rolled back behind the line. Alonso with the face-off, sends it over to Kathy, gives it to Measle. Dallas with the puck. Now they send it across, picked up by Measle. He gets it over towards the Wenatchee player, and it goes back the other direction. It's going to go all the way in. No icing on the call. As Dallas sends one across the face, trying to get it into the slot. No one's there to retrieve it. Back on the Dallas end. Good play by Measle, but it gets by him. And it comes across. And it's going to go in. Okahara had slid over to the left side to try to stop a shot. And the puck gets pushed over to the right. And there's about a third of the net open. And Dallas buries it for the 5th goal of the game with 11:06 left to play. Ball comes in for the face-off. He's got Beliveau and Childers. Goes back to Fritzy. Fritzy sends it across. Touches Beliveau. He picks it up and sends it in deep, giving Chase his ball. Sends it over to the left side. And Dallas takes it into the neutral zone. Childers knocks it back into the neutral zone. Ball puts on the forecheck. Beliveau puts on the forecheck. And it goes down into the Wenatchee end on the right side, switched over behind the net to the left. Gets it out to Beliveau. Beliveau sends it in, but picked right up by Dallas. Dallas on the move through the neutral zone. Carries it in on the right side. Skates in towards the back of the net, out and out in front. No one's there to retrieve it. And Wenatchee takes it in the neutral zone. Shot taken right off the goalie and sent back into the neutral zone. Lindbergh with it. Oh, looking for a racing Shuckman and can't quite make the connection as the puck skates back in the neutral zone. Shaw with it, gives it over to Lindbergh, and Lindbergh sends it in back into the right corner. Back behind the net, giving chase is Wenatchee. Battle up against the board, out with it. Comes Wenatchee, shot taken from the point, and it goes in. That'll be Measle, I believe, stepped up off the Lindbergh shot, which skims over to the right. And we'll get a celebration as Wenatchee makes this a 5-2 game. Oh, and I was wrong on that. It's a Shuckman. Connor Shuckman with the goal off the Lindbergh shot. Makes this a 5-2 game. I got distracted. I thought it was Measle because of the face shield. I'm having trouble seeing the numbers and the names on these shirts. After the goal, face-off is taken by Markham, and it's sent back into the Wenatchee end. Sent over to the right side. And back behind the Wenatchee net. Big hit there behind the net by Measle. Goes out to the point. Picked up by Flynn. Flynn tries to send it in. Picked up by Dallas and sent back into the neutral zone. Shot taken from the left slot. And Jake Okahara puts a glove up there and grabs hold of it. .8:55 to play in the third period. 5-2 is the score in favor of Dallas. Face-off goes to Flynn. He's tripped up but is able to get up and send the puck to Williams. Now it's back in the neutral zone. As Dallas is trying to get it back, and they're able to get it into Wenatchee's end. Pass goes across. Shot towards the right post. Okahara puts the glove up and makes another stop. 22 saves on the day for Jacob Okahara with 8:29 left to go in the third period. Faceoff goes back to Dallas. They send it in deep. Wenatchee's there, but can't hold on to the puck. Dallas takes control. Shot taken, and a big hit on the shot. As the puck comes in, Evan Fritz, he's going to be able to put his body in front of him. It gives chase. Now he's going over to the right side, and he's just a wrecking machine as he goes in and starts putting in the contact. And we're going to have a penalty, I believe, and that's the case. Looks like a roughing penalty. And roughing's the call for number 3 of the Dallas Stars, as he's going to be sitting in the box for 2 minutes. Wenatchee's going to come at the power play with Alonso, Cathy, and Childers on the front. Puck's taken by the Wenatchee defense. That's Fritzy, and he skates forward. Sends it over towards Alonso and dumps it in. Towards, I think it might be Lindbergh. Let me get that number. Nope, I got the wrong number. As it's Darian Cathy. Wenatchee again behind their net. They skate it out. And a misplay sends it back into their end. Another misplay means Wenatchee's got to chase it. Fritzy's going to dump it in himself. Sends it behind the net. And it goes back to the Wenatchee end. Wenatchee will just go for a partial change of the defense as they set up behind the net. 1:05 left in the power play. As Wenatchee hasn't got a meaningful play in the Dallas end on this power play. Markham with the puck. He gets chased all the way back to behind his net by Dallas. Long pass goes towards Flynn. He's battling there, gets it out to Williams. And Dallas takes control at the point and sends it back their way. 15 seconds left on the power play as the shot goes off Okuhara's glove and sits down right in front of him. And Wenatchee moves across. Pass goes to Flynn. Flynn steps up to the top of the circle, sends it out short, picked up by Williams. Williams steps over to the slot, moves around, trying to find a spot to go, sends it up in front of the point, now goes towards the left circle and back behind the net. Backhanded shot goes wide left and into the netting. We get a whistle, 5:50 to play in this 5-2 ball game between this 5-2 hockey match between the Dallas Stars and the Wenatchee Wolves. Face-off goes back into the corner. Dallas picks it up, puts it off the board, puts it to neutral ice. Now Dallas lifts it into the Wenatchee end. Back into the left corner, picked up by Schuckman, carried forward now into the Dallas defensive zone and into the right corner. Moved over to the left side, lifted up into the neutral zone. There to defend it is Hodgson and Lindbergh. Whistle blown. I believe it's an offsides. Faceoff goes to Dallas. 5:21 left to play in the third period. Sent behind the Wenatchee net to the right side. Diesel's there, poking it up towards Beliveau, trying to get it out, and it goes to the right slot. Dallas is going to pick it up behind the net. Wenatchee gets into the zone, sent behind Childers, picked up by Beliveau. He's able to stay in. Childers can't quite get to the pass. Beliveau sent in front of him, and he has to give chase as Dallas goes the other direction. Beliveau with it on the left side, comes across, tries to pass off the leg of a Dallas defender, and Shaw's up helping out up front. Whistle blown. And we're going to have a penalty against Dallas. Is that what the call? I didn't see the call. Was it head contact?
One or two in the box. Yeah, that would be their second 2 and a 10.
So 2-minute penalty. And it's going to be a 2 and a 10 as they're sending 2 people to
Yeah,
the
door's
box.
still open.
So
There you go.
head contact is the call. 4:34 left to play in the third period. 5-2 is the score. And the face-off goes back to Wenatchee. Sent back to the left board. Picked up by Wenatchee. Moved back. Bottom of the circle. Now up at the point. Shot taken off the blocker into the left side. Dallas is there. Off their skate. But the second shot sends it in behind the net. And Okahara is there to pick it up. 4:07 to play in the game. 1:31 left in the penalty. Out with it comes Wenatchee. That's Fritzy. He sends it to the right side. Goes to the Dallas goalie. He gathers it in and draws the whistle. 3:52 left to go in the third period.
Gotta watch the blind side.
I think we should probably go.
Markham in for the face-off. 1:18 left in the penalty. Goes out to the left point. Shaw sends it back down low on the left side. Pops out to the neutral zone. Shaw picks it up, sends it to Measle. Measle trying to get it in quick. Off the board, Dallas picks it up. They send it all the way down to the other end, and we'll have 1:05 on the penalty, but Dallas is going to pick it up on the Wenatchee side. Goes across the board. Flynn's going to pick it up. He has it taken away. Wenatchee's going to send it in the neutral zone. Now it's going to go towards Williams as Wenatchee has to retreat up off the board. 37 seconds in the penalty. Picked up by Williams. He's getting hooked all over the place. No call. That was Markham. Sorry, not Williams. Goes off the board. And Measle sends it across. Now it's Markham. And we're going to have another penalty. So 88's going to get it. He was headhutting over on the backboard. Didn't hit anybody, but he's going to go to the box. Oh, I thought he was. Maybe he's going out. So another player's going to the box for Dallas. And we'll have a 5-on-3 for 17 seconds before it'll go to 5-on-4. Coach calls for the timeout, and both teams go to the bench. Hi, how you doing?
That is not product free.
All right, we're back after the timeout. Face off on the right circle of the Dallas Stars. Wenatchee with the 5-on-3, 17 seconds. Markham's in for the faceoff. Goes back towards the left board and into the neutral zone. Giving chase as Measle. I think he kept it in, and he did. Nope, they're calling it waving offsides as Wenatchee retreats. Coming in is Flynn. He steps up as Dallas is able to send it back behind the net. Measle's there. He comes in quickly. Sends it over to the right side. Dumped in, but picked up by Dallas initially. Now it goes in behind the net. Dallas puts it off the board and kept in by Shaw. Sends it over in front.
If you guys are gonna be in Arizona for 4 days,
And now it goes to the left side.
right? I thought it was just one.
Shot taken, dumped up, and another shot.
I thought that you were playing the Sun Devils.
And Drake Flynn's in the front as the goal goes off the post. And about 3 different Dallas Stars took offense to Drake Flynn being in front of their goalie and started doing the pushing and shoving after the whistle. 1:09 left in the power play, 2:01 left in the third period, 5-2 is your score. As Wenatchee's now taking a 2-shot advantage on the shots on net for the game, 29-27. In for the face-off, it's going to be Alonso. He drops it down, comes in behind, Childers sends it back to the point. Comes in on the left side, now behind the net, touched by Wenatchee. Oh, good play.
And then tags, and then it's cut.
As Wenatchee keeps it, oh, good job by Childers as he almost is able to keep it in for a second, he did. And then Fritzy comes back to pick it up.
Oh, guys, get another one here.
1:38 left to play in this contest.
Yeah?
As it goes long towards Childers, he puts a stick on it, and then his player falls down. He comes up toward the front, sends it across, back towards Alonso. Alonso just puts it off the post, and we're...
Do you have the,
So we're going to have another penalty against Dallas as their player,
do you have a kid?
number 40, sends, I believe it was Kathy, into the net. As Childers sends a pass over to Alonso, and he takes a shot and just rattles it off the crossbar on the right side. So Wenatchee should be in the power play for the duration of this game unless they can score 2 goals rather quickly. 33 seconds left in the first penalty, 2 minutes left in the second, 1:25 left in the game. Face-off goes into the right corner. Wenatchee's going to get there first and take control of the puck. Then it's poke checked out all the way down. There's no goalie in there as Wenatchee's gone with 6 players.
And then he's gonna turn it over.
Goes through as Shaw takes it all the way back. Now in the slot, shot taken, goes up and over and sent out towards the right side. Picked up at the blue line by Measle. Measle sends it across, comes out to the point again. Shaw has it, and we've got a whistle as the net comes off one more time.
So you don't know who you play on Sunday morning or Sunday morning, the game that you got?
Face off, goes back out. Wenatchee picks it up. Measle sends it back to the point. Shaw has it. Sends it back to Measle. Measle takes a look, takes the shot, bounces up and in. There's one goal, and it's just a little too late,
That goalie was mad.
as that'll take the second penalty off, as the first one had expired already. So it'll be 5-3 with 41.3 seconds left in the game, and it'll be 5-on-5.
Now it's gonna be 6-on-5, and then the goalie pulled.
Well, they always have 6.
No.
So there'll be 6 skaters for Wenatchee and no goalie as Markham comes in to take the face-off. Drops the puck, goes to Wenatchee as they retreat back in their end. Measle has it, sends it over towards Shaw. Now comes up across, taken hit off 21 and goes back in behind the net. Quickly across, opportunity,
Oh, he knocked it out.
and he knocks the net off again.
Yeah.
Oh, and that should send 72 out for Dallas as he puts 2 shots on 2 different Wenatchee players after the whistle.
It looks like the official was talking to the goaltender about intentionally moving the net. It's 29 seconds left. They're just letting it run. We're gonna run it out.
He scored 3 goals in the last minute. Scrimmages. He wanted the first one for the lead. We were losing 7-4. 6-3, came back into it.
How did the puck go?
So the referee has to chase down the puck. It's behind the Wenatchee net.
I found it. There it is. That was funny.
As Markham steps in to take another face-off. Face-off goes back into the right corner. Pinned up against the board. Out with it comes Wenatchee and takes it to the left side. Pinned up again. Out with it, 5 seconds left to go in the game. And that'll be it. 5-3 is the final score in this contest. As Wenatchee loses one to the Dallas Stars in a much better played game than their first game against the Thunderbirds this morning, as I think they shake the rust off. As they played a pretty good Dallas Stars team and they went toe-to-toe with them. There should be no feelings of being upset over that performance, as Wenatchee played a very good game. So we'll see you tomorrow from Dallas, Texas, as both the Wenatchee Wilderness and the Wenatchee Wolves will be playing games from Dallas, Texas. I'm not sure where they are as I don't have my schedule with me, but we'll be there for as many of them as we can get. So be signing off so I can go back to the hotel and see if I can start uploading these games onto YouTube for you. And good night from Dallas, Texas, as the Wenatchee Wolves lose one to the Dallas Stars 5-3.